Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing and yeah, let's jump in. So last week I bought a new fragrance. This was a blind buy. I actually bought this second-hand from someone who was selling this in my city. I got it for a pretty good price. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit later. So the fragrance in question is, I don't know if you can see, this is Oud for Glory by Lattafa. So the presentation. So first of all, this is a dupe for Initio's Oud for Greatness, which is a very popular niche fragrance. It's pretty pricey, and so the presentation is pretty nice. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but this plastic thing is cracked. I saw that a lot of people actually said that the box arrived cracked, so I don't really mind. I don't care about boxes too much, but it's actually a nice presentation. It has this kind of velvety touch to it. So yeah, the bottle is, I think, absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you can really tell. This is like a soft, to the touch, it's soft, kind of rubbery thingy. Then it has this metal palette all around with these golden details. It's actually really well made. Super nice presentation. It sorry, actually the presentation was the thing that really got me interested, because I don't know, I just love this presentation, and honestly in real life it actually looks better than in camera. Like it's very well made and very heavy. Also the cap is heavy. It has the Lattafa logo on it. The information is on the bottom. So yes, great presentation. I paid $20 for this one. As I said, it was second hand. It's basically full, so great deal. I think in certain places you can get it for $20 brand new, but I also saw that in my country it's more like $40 or even more expensive. But I saw some reviews where people said that they got it for extremely cheap, like 20 or even less. So yeah, let's talk about this fragrance. So as I said, it's a dupe for Initio's Oud for Greatness, which is like an extremely pricey fragrance. Very popular. Now I never smelled that one, but I watched a lot of reviews. I read reviews, and people tend to say that this dupe is basically very spot on, very identical to the original one. So I believe it's a pretty good dupe based on other people's reviews. So let's spray this fragrance. Sprayer is also very nice. So this fragrance is like a very Oriental type of scent. You know, Lattafa is like a brand from the United Arab Emirates. So in the opening, you straight up get so much saffron. Like it has that Baccarat Rouge kind of medicinal, sweet, airy, just blast of saffron. It's super saffrony. Like if you are not into that saffron vibe, you will probably really dislike the opening. And the thing is with this fragrance, that the opening lasts, I mean not the opening, but the saffrony quality lasts for even like 1 or 2 hours. Like it doesn't really go away very quickly. It lingers a lot. So I was actually surprised. Like first of all, I was kind of scared to order like a Oriental oud fragrance, because well, I tried some ouds that were a little bit too dirty to me, a little bit too heavy, and I was scared that this brand will probably have like very oudy fragrance, as it's like an actual Arab brand and not like westernized thing. So I was hesitant, but I was actually pleasantly surprised. I really like this fragrance. It's definitely not for summer and spring. It's more like fall winter, but I bought it now because I just saw this great deal and I had to. So in the opening, as I said, this huge amount of saffron. I can also smell some lavender. I know a lot of people say that they don't smell lavender. I kind of get that aromatic um, thing, which is kind of between saffron and lavender, but it's mostly saffron, but I do get some lavender. Uh, I'm gonna be honest, I never smelled nutmeg. I don't think I ever ate nutmeg, but it does have that nutty quality to it, so it's probably the nutmeg. I know that a lot of people said that it's the nutmeg is very strong in this one, so I just kind of believe it because there is some kind of nuttiness for sure. Um, so as I said, this opening stage of saffron blast can last up to like 1 or 2 hours. It's very potent. It's quite oriental, so even though it's okay, let me finish first the breakdown. Like, so first 2 hours or 1.5 or something like that, saffron blast. Then the wood starts to really show up. The wood in this one is not very barnyardy. It's not very dirty. It's actually very like soft. I was actually surprised. Like, I first of all I was really scared that this is gonna be like a dirty wood, and in the end actually I was almost like I kind of expected a little bit more woodiness, a little bit more woodiness. It's very nice, don't get me wrong. The wood is quite nice in it, it's quite sweet. Um, it's a soft wood. So if you are looking for something super woody, this might not be for you because it's pretty soft, which is actually a good thing in the sense that it's more wearable, you know? You won't choke out people. So it's a soft wood, it's quite sweet. In the dry down, the saffroniness kind of disappears. So you are kind of left with this sweet saffron scent. No, sorry, sweet wood scent. So I'm actually very surprised. Like, I decided to be a little bit more experimental and open-minded with fragrances. I'm not really into like super oriental scents because they are a little bit too heavy for me. But this actually a great fragrance, even if you are not super into those challenging, more woody scents, because as I said, it's a softer approach. That being said, it's very well lasting, long lasting, great projection. Again, it's mostly for fall and winter, at least I feel like in Europe, that's kind of the place and time where you will wear it. But at the same time, you know, in UAE, people, you know, there's like hot weather all the time and they wear these things. So I guess you can wear it whenever. I personally would prefer this in winter and cold weather, but it's so nice. It's very well blended. I know that the price tag can be a little bit scary as it is like a $20 bottle. Like, how good can it be? But it's actually super nice. Like, the dupes nowadays are just so well blended, so high quality. It's actually great that I'm not sure what's the original price, but it's probably like $400 or something. This is $20 and it's kind of, I mean, I didn't smell the original, but people say that this is pretty spot on. So also the packaging is just so luxurious. Like, in real life it's actually even better. In the back it doesn't have the details, but on the side and in the front I just can't get enough. It's so pretty. For $20? Are you kidding me? Amazing. Cap, bottom, it's so nice. Now, this is not really my favorite scent profile, but I do like it. I don't love it, but I like it. I'm happy that I have something like this in my collection because I kind of was lacking this kind of oriental scent profile. Now, I'm gonna say that this is pretty unisex, especially speaking of like oriental fragrances. They tend to be unisex, and if you are into that kind of scent profile, you will probably really like this one. I would even say that it's pretty safe if you are kind of into oud and you like that Baccarat Rouge kind of experience, because it's kind of like that in the opening. The saffron is super strong. So yeah, it's that medicinal sweetness. It's pretty like, it's quite strong, like almost hits you in the face, really. It's very strong, but it's nice. It's good quality from first spray to the dry down. I really have nothing to complain about. I'm happy with my blind buy. It was a success. I can only encourage you to try it. Of course, some people hate it, some people love it. It really depends, but coming from me, who is not super into Oriental fragrances, and like, I'm kind of a scaredy cat when it comes to oud because it can be a little bit dirty. However, I was actually surprised how much I like this and how the oud was not even challenging. Like, it's the oud is there, but it's not that dirty, it's not that intense. So I think even if you are a beginner with like Oriental or oud or whatever, you can definitely rock this. This is 100 ml, but you don't actually need a lot of sprays because it's pretty potent. So this will last me forever probably. I'm really happy that I pulled the trigger and bought it. The presentation is beautiful. So yeah, I do recommend it. Although I don't recommend blind buying because you never know, I don't know your taste. For me, it was also like a pretty risky blind buy because, Oriental fragrance, woody fragrance, the brand that I never tried, but actually it went pretty well. So yeah, please let me know if you tried this fragrance, if you tried the original Initio. What do you think about this scent profile? Do you have any like favorite Oriental fragrances that you would like to recommend me? I would love to hear that. And yeah, other than that, please have a nice day. Comment something about this fragrance. Also comment to me like whatever, like your recent blind buys, anything. I really like to read your comments. So yes, Lattafa Oud for Glory, recommended. Great blind buy, great, at least for me, great experience, great scent profile. Is it my favorite? No, it's not, because it's just not really my direction, but still I will wear it. I like it. I'm happy. I'm gonna keep it. It's really good. It's not necessarily the main thing that I usually go for in fragrance, but I decided I want to be a little bit more experimental. I want to try new things. I want to, leave my comfort zone and be open-minded about all these new, just things in life and fragrance. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please have a nice day and see you next time.